welcome to Toast Thoughts of a Stoner 2. I got a special guest in the building today. My nigga Prince Solomon in the motherfucking building, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Prince Solomon in the motherfucking building, man. Come on, man. Let's go ahead with this. Let's go ahead, man. Get off into it.
Bruh, so look, man.
Okay.
Personally, I feel like it's not really that much of a publicity stunt, to be honest with you. Because okay, it's really not too much as place to be in it. We're talking about Rick Ross versus Birdman, by the way. I'm sorry, shit, for not specifying, but I feel like Rick Ross, he's legit had problems with Birdman for a little bit over a year now, and I feel like he may have waited till his album, drop to capitalize on the moment, but there's still some real tension in there in the song. I wouldn't call it this either. Should I know that you and Sincere referred to it last night as a love letter on the live stream.
It was a beautiful, well-written love letter. Very sensual.
So, like, what makes you feel that way?
Well, because he kept apologizing through the shit. Like, think about it, man. Like, if it's a real diss record, we gonna go all out. I'm not gonna keep apologizing after every 3 sentences. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is really going on here, And recently, Lil Wayne said this just gave him the motivation that he needed. I says, if you want to come out of your heroin coma because of a love letter, you can do that. But for the most part, it didn't seem like a diss record. I see some people talking about that it was harder than what Nicki was doing. Again, it's not even in the same context.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a diss record. I'd just say it's more of like an exposing record, or more like a vent session or some shit. Like, right. This record, you really, he did say the niggas cars was rented in his. Sorry, excuse me. He said his jury is fake and all that other shit, but I wouldn't really call that shit a diss. A diss is when you really like trying to come at a nigga's like throat. You know what I'm saying? Like a diss is like Drake coming at Meek, as moist as that shit is,
right,
and was.
Okay.
Now we talk about Wayne responding, right? And he says, that gave me the motivation it put my motivation on automatic start. Whatever the fuck he said. He said
that made me not put down the roaches. I'm ready. You talked about my daddy, and I had problems with him too.
So yeah, he coming out of his little roach coma.
That shit made me want to put the needle down, right?
Right. But, come on now, man. Let's get real with this.
But I mean, that whole response just seemed kind of dry. It possibly even seemed like he didn't even listen to the damn song. I mean, but I don't know. But like, it does seem like they may be on the same page versus Birdman.
Right.
I don't think Wayne and Birdman are gonna be cool to get past this shit.
So you don't think that you don't think Birdman is ever gonna lay his lips on Rick Ross's beard?
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, Birdman, people usually, particularly the men that are closest to him, he tends to kiss and he embraces them. Unfortunately, we haven't seen Birdman kiss nowhere near as many women as he's done men. I mean, come on, Toes. When was the last time you seen Birdman just slobbing down a big booty ass woman? I can't recall. I'm going in the archives. It's not there,
bro. Shit. There was a rumor that he was dating Keisha Cole, I think. But to be honest with you, I never ever seen them together ever.
Nah, man.
I heard they were together. I never seen a picture of them together. I've never seen them together ever,
bro.
But
Bro, be real. Come on. Bow Wow talked about he dated Keisha Cole. Come on now. Bow Wow said I had to check Keisha Cole. So come on, Birdman.
Oh, yeah. Is that where that shit came from? Because I saw some clip with Keisha Cole. I want to say she was on a Breakfast Club,
right?
Talking some shit, but I didn't know where the hell that shit stemmed from. I've never heard of Bow Wow dating Keisha Cole.
Yeah, he talked about it. He talked about it on the Snitches channel, Vlog TV. But anyway, yeah, man, he talked about it, and I mean, okay, from my point of view, right? Birdman is by far, I think he's a much more unsuccessful, even more vicious P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? At least Puffy, he got something out of it in the long run, even though he fucked over a lot of artists. But the word on the street is that Mr. is bankrupt, So he can't look. Wayne reaching for some money that ain't even fucking there, probably.
Right? Yeah. Shit. Exactly. Like, we all know that Birdman got a history of fucking his artist over or robbing his artist or whatever. But I mean, someone that's been loyal to you for 20-something years, you would think that, if he did have it, he could possibly, throw him the bread. I mean, he wouldn't have gotten the goddamn money if it wasn't for Wayne and Nicki and Drake. Like, that's why Universal shot him the check. You know what I'm saying? So for you to blow it, and then all these years later, now Wayne's like, okay, where the fuck's my money at? Now you trying to get him to settle for a smaller amount or nothing. So basically, you don't have it.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, recently, they said Baby got a new iTunes deal through 2016. So he did get a payout, and I think I do recall hearing about that. So, I mean, come on, man. And realistically, come on, bro. You and I know how long Wayne has been in the game. Who would have ever thought that not only did Wayne get fucked over, but it's been thoroughly projected that he has been one stupid loyal bitch to Birdman. I mean, you got to be real about it. Come on. Like, I'm not really feeling sorry for Wayne to the degree as everybody else. I heard some other people going off about it, but come on. Juve talked about it. Manny Fresh talked about it. BG talked about it. Turk talked about it. Everybody went through it and said, yo, Baby is raw and he will fuck you raw.
Yeah. Yeah. Juvie did it too. Man, bro, the evidence is just... Pretty much everyone that Birdman's working with probably got fucked over. And, I mean, it is Wayne's fault.
Right.
I mean, because it's like, why the fuck would you? That's like you getting with someone who cheats on their partner.
Yeah.
They cheating on them with you. Yeah. You think that they're not going to cheat on your ass?
Daddy, I get out here. I make sure I record everything for you.
Yeah, man. That nigga was really, he's dumb as fuck. And bro, you've been in the game so long, you would think that the nigga would have learned the ropes by now to become his own boss. And that's something that he told Rick Ross. He said from one boss to another, but Rick Ross is more of a boss than Wayne is.
Something like my daddy. Something like my daddy,
Look, bro, I mean, come on, man. This here, I don't even know what Rick Ross can do other than continue to lose weight and look weird, okay? Because to be real with you, bro, all this going back and forth. I will say, though, about the diss song or the supposed exposing song where, like Beanie Siegels used to say, this is just a real record. This ain't no diss record. This is a truth record. Remember that shit? What was funny to me about the record, though, bro, was when he said, when I met you, your watch was fake. He said, damn, that shit did make me laugh. And I was like, see, because y'all people be thinking these rappers real niggas in real life. I met some of them. They some hoes.
Yeah, shit. I used to work at the airport. I used to see rappers all the time. Yeah, they don't really act the way that they act on these records and shit like
all that shit rented.
But I mean, if you knew it was fake and it was rented, why the fuck did you continue to hang out with him, though?
Ooh, go ahead, Toast. Go ahead, Cindy. That would be my comeback. But we know Baby ain't built like that. But if I were to strike back, like you kept fucking with me if you knew I was such a fraud nigga.
Right. Exactly. I mean, shit. But Birdman just, I don't get caught up in the whole shit. So shit, that's probably all we're gonna get out of him.
Well, Birdman can't rap anyway. I mean, all his ghostwriters are gone. Like, boy, let me get another verse. They be like, damn, nigga, another one.
His ghostwriter was Wayne. God damn it, and he for sure didn't alienated him.
Oh yeah, Birdman Sandusky. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Look, I'll be honest with you, bro. This game is so weird right now. I can't believe this is I can't believe this is even considered like fanfare. You know, like I understood the Remy versus Nicki because it was bringing it back to bars. But even when I see people get gassed up between, 21 Savage and a comedian that goes by 22 Savage, it just felt like trolling 21 Savage. And then Chris Brown and Soulja. Come on, bro. Toast, you know this shit goofy.
It's goofy as fuck, bro.
Hey, you know it? Come on, you working, bro. And these niggas Instagramming shootouts with each other.
Bro, the shit is really just like legit WWE like cutaway scenes. Bro, this shit is just straight acting. These niggas is like wrestlers, bro. They not rappers, they wrestlers.
They are.
These niggas is, man, dog. Man. The beef seems so goddamn choreographed, but I will say, I kind of feel like 2017 is a better year for hip hop. I mean, we only 3 months into the year.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you got, when's the last time you ever seen Hurricane Chris come out of nowhere? I mean, like, he just came out of nowhere, bro. It's like a lot of older artists just reappearing or I guess emerging from the fucking dead or something.
You know, Hurricane Chris is back because he back with that haircut. His forehead is bigger. He got his cocoa butt on it. And he says, I'm a killer. Don't fuck with me.
I bet you don't want to fight. Hey, man, listen.
When they see me in the street, man.
Smoking some of the best crack in that video, bro.
Yo,
like
I was like, this Hurricane Chris.
When they see me in, I'm walking with the tech and I'm popping every nigga in the street.
I was like, damn, man. So he is back, but I will say this though, low key, very low key. Hurricane Chris got some bars. He got some flow on him. He can get a little savage with the track.
I mean, I personally haven't heard too much shit from him since 2007, but okay. He dropped this Kodak Black disc, and I did peep it out. I mean, it's decent. But at the same time, it's like, it's just, the energy is all wrong. Like,
you said it's all wrong.
Yeah, bro. It's like, okay, now, you were trying to feel your comeback off of Kodak, and now he's in jail. So, I mean, shit, what do you have to stand on now? Like, now that he's in jail, what, bro? March 7th came and passed. Your mixtape done dropped and shit, but no one's talked about it.
You talking about Kodak Black?
Well, nah, Hurricane Chris, he came back.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so when he made his reappearance, he made it off the he was using, Kodak coming to Lil Wayne as leverage.
Yeah, he was.
But now the whole thing died down, and Kodak Black is in jail. He's been in jail for a couple weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
It means Hurricane Chris has nothing to
go off of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean,
it's over.
Yeah. I mean, well, he could sell, a nice line of hats if he wanted to. But I will say this. Hurricane Chris, he never really been that type of dude. I mean, let's be real. He had A Baby, that's my damn baby, tie that up. And then he had the remix. Then he had some other little joint that came out and it disappeared.
Get that hand clap.
Yeah. And that was it. Then he did something, Drop and Give Me 50 with Mike Jones or some shit like that. Yeah. So he bubbled a little bit, then he fizzed out. But when I found out he was going at Kodak Black, I was like, come on, man. That shit right there, that made me feel like I'm back in first grade.
Yeah, bro. Shit, think about it. He going at someone who probably was in the fucking first grade when he was dropping hits. Kodak Black is 20 years old. Hurricane Chris got to be like 30, at least. Like, so it's like you going at, you're coming. I mean, it's hip hop. Shit, I guess there is no age limit. Because, I mean, you had Ice-T going at Soulja Boy, but at the same time, it's like, bruh.
Well, yeah. I mean, also, it looks like there is no IQ requirement either. I'll just be real with you because, if you allow Kodak Black on any level, even if he swag wash you in a diss record, even if he just used his swag he had, like, you need to go and hang your big four-headed ass head down low, I'm not.
You don't like Kodak?
Well, you know what, Kodak Black, I'm not really into his music. I know there's a lot of people they support him, but this is how I look at Kodak Black. I'll just be real with you about it, because I know some cats they were like, you don't understand, Kodak Black is like he the truth. He the truth. I was like, okay, it's not like y'all niggas got snot in your nose, but I'm gonna say this though. The thing about Kodak Black, that's for if you fuck with his music, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? But like there's some dark ambient tracks that he does have that I think are nice. Like I will say he's got a great ear for beat selection when it comes to that dark ambient trap music sound. But here's my thing about Kodak Black, and this is why it's the same shit that happened with Gucci, right? Remember everybody was running around when Gucci was in jail? That the real nigga, I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna hold him down, right? And then when the nigga came out of jail, what happened? Everybody stopped talking about Gucci.
And they didn't really support the man either. Shit.
They liked the nigga when he was locked up and he couldn't access his riches and bitches. Then when he come out and he can access them, they don't fuck with him no more.
Hey man, Gucci, he's like obviously my favorite rapper, but I mean, shit, like I'm not gonna lie. I mean, shit, I was really happy to see him come out and he was on a positive wave and everything like that, bro. But I still got to get used to this nigga breaking down the fourth wall. Yeah, bro. Like, come on, this nigga is engaged now. Yeah. I mean, this nigga was the Gucci that I used to listen to, bro. Yeah. Or he was never gonna be like engaged. This nigga said that shit in hella songs. He's never gonna get married.
Well,
I mean, see this nigga smiling 24/7 and all. I mean, it's kind of just different. I mean, not in a bad way. It's something you got to get used to, especially if you listen to someone for like 10 years and they on one type of vibe, and then these niggas, I mean, should they go for 3, come out, and then they on a whole different shit. I mean, it take a little bit of time to get used to, but I always supported him in the positive change he was trying to do once he got out of jail, and I noticed that shit right away.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they were like, oh, yeah, you know how this nigga always is. He's going to come out and be on this shit for a little bit. But no, it was something about this time, bro. It just made me see, like, okay, yeah, I think this is going to be a permanent change for the nigga. Like, seriously. But
he got tired of it. He got tired of it, man. If you think about it, it's the same thing that happened with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was running around, never give my heart to a woman ever. And then he gave his heart to a woman. I mean, it happens, bro. Like, think about it, man. The difference between, even with Jay-Z was okay psychologically. You got to remember, Gucci Mane, people forget who Gucci Mane. This Gucci Mane we seeing now is the same Gucci Mane that he was before he got into that shit with Jeezy. After he got into that shit with Jeezy, he had to kill somebody. That throws people in a different space. Look, there's motherfuckers right now that can't even kill a puppy, all right? Let alone a human. And then moving forward, Gucci Mane, if you look at that era where he looked like a pregnant woman, at that time, man, Gucci was miserable, bro. He was a miserable nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So he happy, smiling, looking like he ready to go ahead and be like the second starter on the NFL or some shit. I'm like, hey, do your thing, man. I'm happy to see the nigga smiling again.
Yeah, nah, man. Me too. Like I said, yeah, man. I mean, shit, he was running around saying how numb he felt just at everything. Now it's not, it don't seem that way. I mean, shit, bro, you just get a new appreciation for life.
Mental illness, man. Health and emotional mental illness, man. And that's what that man was battling. So if he can come up out of that shit, because a lot of people that was talking about, oh man, Gucci fell out. That's because they weren't original Gucci fans, man. I grew up in there. I remember how happy and goofy that nigga was. In fact, Jeezy was seen as the realer, darker nigga, the darker energy standing next to Gucci. You remember that shit?
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah. I'm like really glad you brought that point up. Listen, bro, Gucci used to be, okay, see, here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Gucci used to be like this. He used to have a happy ass delivery, a happy ass voice. He used to rap on the happy ass Zaytoven, little cartoonish ass beats.
Yeah.
But he would say some real gangster ass killer shit though in a happy ass voice and in a funny ass bro, like his delivery was so funny. He was like he's like a down south Cameron almost, bro.
He was.
But it seemed like around like the era of 2000 and I really feel like 2012, bro, it really once Slim Dunkin died to me. I feel like once Slim Dunkin died, the nigga just started rapping on all these hardcore ass trap beats and the nigga really just stopped. He wasn't, joking around as much. Like, he would still say some funny shit because that's just his personality. He's a funny ass motherfucker. I mean, shit, when you like really listen to his lyrical content, he's hilarious. But he was saying that shit in such an aggressive ass way on these dark 808 Mafia, Southside beats and shit like that with the grimy ass, like these 808 Mafia beats. I mean,
Lex
like
Luger.
Yeah. You know, Shawty Red, like shit, he kind of brought that like the dirty, grimy sound in. But these Metro Boomin and 808 Mafia and shit, these niggas are like Shawty Red times 5 or something, bro. Like it's a whole lot dirtier.
Shawty Red, yeah, cause come on, man, Shawty Red used to have them fire ass beats, even though his goofy ass tried to rap a couple times. That shit was embarrassing. But Shawty Red had a situation where they broke into his home in Atlanta. He had to kill someone. You know?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Catch that body.
Yeah.
Shit. Him and Gucci got a song called "Suckers." Well, it's really a Gucci song, but it's produced by Shawty Red. You know, Shawty Red talking shit in the beginning of the song like he always do.
Yeah.
And shit.
The industry fuck niggas. It's the industry fuck niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's exactly how Shawty Red is too. Man. Shawty Red is such an aggressive ass nigga, man. But
he little as hell though.
Shit. Shawty. He caught that body, shit. Him and Gucci, shit. On the song, he was like, "It's Gucci and Shawty. Thank the Lord that we beat the case."
Right.
So yeah, man, shit. Yeah, they definitely both are, you know, the company that they keep.
Yeah,
these niggas both had to kill someone in self-defense, man.
Well, yeah, you know, Shawty Red had to he stepped away from the game for a minute too after that. I don't know if people noticed that, but after that, he didn't do any production. He kind of went into like a depression. So what I'm saying about Gucci Mane, the Gucci man that was sitting up there at the Breakfast Club when he was scaring Charlamagne, DJ Envy, and Charlamagne full of shit. He talking about, I wasn't scared. All them niggas was scared when that nigga was in the room.
Bro, one time, see, this is like 2015.
Right.
All right. So shit, I'm sitting in the car and shit, I hear, you know, the Breakfast Club, they got the tell us why you mad shit. Mm-hmm. So I fucking call in and Charlamagne is like, Envy like, yeah, tell us why you mad. I'm like, man, cause this nigga Charlamagne steady dissing my nigga Gucci. And he was like, man, listen. He was like, that nigga, he was still talking some shit. He was still talking some shit about him, but I mean, it's like whenever he get around him, it's a whole different story.
Oh yeah,
you already know.
I tell you who else did that too before I tell you who else did. I don't know if you recall because I pay attention to a lot of shit. Game did that shit. You know, Game did that shit because he was like, he said something like, I'm the old Gucci mixed with the new Pac or something like that, and. Then when he was taking a picture next to him, because you remember he was talking about if he was going to box anybody in the industry, he said, I'll box Gucci. But then when he stood next to Gucci, he was talking about, oh, I'm the old Pac mixed with the new Gucci. And he was like, nah, I ain't got no problems with Gucci, man. You know, because like, at the end of the day, like most of these rappers, like it's a few of them you can mention that actually have bodies on them. Cassidy, Gucci Mane. It's unclear about the Soulja Boy shit because the dude Goot.
Because
the guy that said I forgot the crew Showstoppers. They said he just shot the nigga, but the nigga survived. But Soulja Boy was running around talking about he killed somebody, which he didn't do. But it's only a few rappers. G-Dep went to jail. He went back to jail for confessing to a murder that was like 13 or 15 years old. So there's very few rappers that have actually killed somebody.
Yeah, you know, shit, we can go even shit a little bit further. Snoop, C Murder, shit, damn it. I know some more though.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much shit our thoughts on this topic dealing with Birdman and Rick Ross. You know, we saw Birdman. He had an interview with the Billboard, said, I don't get caught up in the whole shit. And I feel like the issue is pretty much dead at that point. He's not going to really respond with no records. Okay, we all know that Birdman, a.k.a. the 5-star Dragon Ball, we know that he can't rap. Mm-hmm. We know that Rick Ross, if given a response, Rick Ross will probably really annihilate the fuck out of Birdman, okay? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, we know Ross was a cop, okay? But we know that he can still rap and he can still make good music. Mm-hmm. So he'll light Birdman ass up. Pause, okay? Mm-hmm. Prince, you got any closing arguments, any closing thoughts on this shit?
Oh no, not really. Mr. Are going back and forth with each other. It is what it is, man. You know, they'll probably be hugged up at some sort of, you know, game or something like that, football game, basketball game. And Ross would say, you know, this is what bosses do. We come together and get money. You know how them niggas are. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Man. That's exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. That's exactly what Ross is gonna say, bro. That's hilarious, dog.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's always great chopping it up with you, Toast.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, you know, Thought Crimes is family, man. Shit, as long as we on this YouTube shit, man. Shit, it's all love.
Absolutely. Peace.
All right, one.